Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. We'll be continuing with the Tummy Foodie website, wherein we have already done the web config changes and we have created the style sheet. We have also created some tables in the database, which we'll be using in our further videos. So let's get started with the admin part. So first and foremost, I'll create a folder for the admin, and over here I'll create a master page. Let's name it as admin master page. Click on add. Let's give a title to it. 40. Now I like to link my CSS page to this master page. So if you see in the design, this is the basics. So we have created a background image in the master page, and we have given some more things as well. We have created a background image in the CSS part. So this is the basic design, but we'll be doing more design. We'll be creating tables and everything now. Now instead of doing it in the design mode, I like to do it in the source mode. So I'll be silent. I'll just write down the code. And in case of any queries, you do know you can reach me out via sending an email, or you can leave a comment down below. I'll make sure that I reply to your queries. Okay, so I'll go on mute and you can see me typing the code for the master page. Why is it not coming? Now these particular things that we are doing is for the timer. So if you notice in the first video, my images were scrolling on a particular time. They were, switching. So this is the particular code for that effect. Let me do it from the toolbox. That would be easy and quick. Image 2. I'll provide a height. So here, take it from here. The girl chef jobs. This image I'll be taking in. Okay. That's the complete name, but then okay. So that's our first row done. If I show you in the design thing, just see how it looks like. So this is what I've done. I have given a logo, that is tummy footy logo. Here those images effect will show, and here it will show me my chef logo. Now it's giving me an error, something like, okay, we'll figure that out because we have to write the other part of the code, so need not worry about the errors as of now. We'll figure that out in future as and when we complete the master page. Okay, so that's our first row done. Moving on to the second row. Okay, I'll just copy paste from the above. Now over here what I'm doing is I am creating the 3 buttons for Facebook, Twitter, and for other things. So those will show up below my logo, that is tummy footy logo. So that's what I'm doing over here. What's the error? You have to give your profile details over here. Okay, do not just mention your profile, you have to provide your profile details over here. Now I'll just copy paste this for other stuff. So this way you can create as many buttons, as many follow-ups you want for your, or you can link your other accounts to your website. Okay. Now we need some scripts. What I'll do is I'll link these JavaScripts in the description box. If you want, you can download from there, or you can easily get these JavaScripts in Google. That's what I did when I was creating the project. So I'll just import those scripts over here. Now there are by default some scripts which I don't want, so I'll delete that. And over here as well, if you remember, what we had done is we didn't create an empty asp.net page, so there were some things by default which I'll just delete because I don't want them. And now I'll create a folder for scripts, and I'll import some scripts. Okay. So these are my 3 scripts which I'll be using. Okay. So the first one, okay, so the source for this particular script I'll get from here. So here's the script that I've used, and now moving forward with the code. Okay, so just copy paste from above. Now if you're wondering from where I'm getting these div IDs, these all are linking up to my CSS page. So over there I have provided these divs and I'm linking it to them, right? Now over here I'm working with my menu. If you had seen in the first video, we had given some effects to our menu, that is the hover effect, mouse hover effect. So that's what I'm going to give over here as well. Okay, there's an error. No. So what I'll be doing is I'll be linking it up, so whenever a user clicks on that menu, whether it's home or user details or any other menu item, it should click and direct it to the second page. So I'll be linking that page over here, but for now I haven't created the page, so I'll just leave it blank. Once I've created the pages, I'll link it over here, and we'll do it now only. I'm just first of all making sure that all pages are mentioned, and then I'll move forward with making pages and linking it up. So for admin part, he will be working on user details, he will be working on comments, then he will have the rights to add a recipe. So for adding the recipe, okay, I'll just copy paste, I guess 2 more, wherein he'll add kitchen things and he'll add the egg substitute things. So we'll create pages as well, so that we don't forget. Oh, not the existing one, but add new item, web form. Will provide the name, user details. We'll make sure that we select master page over here, click on add. Now you have to give the path. We have to make sure that it's admin master page, click on OK. So that's done over here, and we'll link it over here by just dragging it up and dropping it up. Why it doesn't happen the first go? Okay, never mind. So it's user details.aspx, and you have to give a name, so user details. Okay, in the same manner I'll do it for other pages as well. Now one more thing that admin can do is he can switch to visitor page as well. So this is for the visitor. So what I'll do is I'll create, oh, not over here, sorry. Over here I'll create a new folder for VISIT visitor, and I have to link to visitor homepage. So over here I'll just create a home page. Okay, Okay, now the thing is, I haven't created the visitor master page, so I have to create a visitor master page first, link my home page to the visitor master page I've created. I know it's getting all jumbled up, but it's just to link it up. If you want, you can skip it for now and then you can do it later on. That's completely fine. But for me, just for the video's sake, I'm doing it right now. So it is going to be this particular. I just dragged and dropped it. Okay. So that's what I've done. I hope you understood. What I did is I first created a master page. Then I created a home page which I linked to the visitor master page. I haven't done any coding over there right now. We'll be doing it in the future videos when we'll be working on visitors. And because admin has the right to switch to visitor page, I have just linked that home page over here. Because it's under visitor folder, it shows like this, visitor home.aspx. Okay, now moving forward. So we have done our thing. This particular 3D is complete. Now the other thing that will happen in the same row is about login. So admin will have the rights to login. First we'll give a style to it. Height will be the same because it's happening on the same row. Only the width will change. Now what I'll do is I'll first give a label over here. I'll just switch it off so that you have space to see. So I gave a label. I'll just change the label ID to login label, and I'll give some other details to it like full color, would be black, and font size. Why? Small. I don't want to provide any text to my label. The only reason is once the admin logins, his name will show in the label. That is why there's no text to the label. Okay, and we'll give him space now. So we give space like NBSP. And I'll provide a link button now. Again, the full color would be black. Okay, I forgot to do some more things to my login label. I've given the font size, meta, resource key, that is login LPL resource 1. Font bold would be true, and font names. Why does it have to happen with me only? Now the same is somewhat that will be popping up for our link button as well, with some modifications of course, but I'll just copy paste for now and we'll do the changes. So we do want the fore color as black. We do want meta resource key. Now here I'll just change the resource key, that will be link button 1. Font bold would be true. Font name would be Licita. Font size will be small. But on click, what I want is, so I'm giving an event onto link button 1. I'm sorry, link button 1 underscore click. Okay, I've given a name to it, and that's it. That's giving me an error. It should not give an error now. Okay, moving forward to our third row. Now over here, the height would be around 500 pixels because this is our main content area wherein our other pages will open up. Okay, 3 of course. I'll just copy paste this thing because that's what we'll be using. Width, definitely I don't want that much. I just want 200 pixels. I'm not providing any height to it as of now. And over here, I'll call my side one. Okay, what I'm doing is, I'll just open the website for you so that it's easy for you to understand. Okay, so I'll just place the video, my first video. So over here you see we have done this part, we have done this part, we have done this part, we have done the login part over here. Now we are into our third row, wherein if you see we are working on these favorite recipes part for now. So that's what I'll be coding. Then this is our content placeholder, so where our home page has opened for now and the other pages will open. I need to do this part as well, the remaining part, that is my copyrights, term policy and some things over here, and the advertisement part. So it will take a couple of more minutes for the video to complete, and let's go ahead. Okay, so now I'm working on the side one. I'll give a height of say 500 pixels. Width would be around 200 pixels. I really need to close this. Now I'm making 3 image buttons. Okay. Now I want these image buttons one below the other, so I'm giving a break tag. Now I have to give the image URL. First I have to specify the height and width. So let's copy from here. Equal to sign. Okay, I'll just copy this part. Now the image URL, I'll take it from here. Under image, under banner, I've given this images. So I'll be taking banner 2 or any one you can take actually, for that matter. It's just what you want to link, so you can take any of the image. Okay, what I'll do is, because it's not happening for some reason, now I'll paste it over here. I just want this part. Just change the name. 1.9. Anyone, okay? If you want a tilde sign, sometimes these dots do not work. That is why I normally go for tilde sign. That works great without any error. Okay. Now moving forward. So just my div is done. My column is done. Moving on to the second column. Height. This is my content placeholder. Okay. Now div ID. Will be my content. I'll just provide a height and a width as well. Height is the same, it's just that everything's the same. Now I'll use the same content placeholder which is by default on the page. So I'll use this over here. Okay. Now coming to my third column, I'll just copy paste this for now. Height would be 500 pixels, width will change to 195 pixels. That's for the advertisement part, if you remember that I've shown. So div ID will change to site 2. Height would be the same, width would be 195 pixels, and over here we'll be giving an image again. Okay, it's just an image, it's not an image button, it's just for advertisement part. So comes the image. We have to specify the height and the width. Oh, so I'll just copy paste from here. That's right. Okay. Height is 500 pixels with this one. So, and image URL. I'll just copy paste from here for now. No, but it's actually under advertisement. Advertising. You see. Okay. So we are almost done. The footer part is remaining. So we'll quickly write the code for the footer. So our third row is done. Let's move on to the next row. That is our footer. So 3 call span 3. Style would be a height of say 40 pixels and width would be around 1295 pixels. Okay. Now what am I doing over here is giving copyrights. I'm sorry. Name if you want to provide. Created by XYZ. Now over here I'll take li. Now what I'll be doing is, because I want to link my terms of policy, terms of use and policy page, I'll create those pages over here. So that is terms of use. Select master page would be visitor, and I'll create one more page that would be privacy policy. And I'll link these. One moment. So we will link our 2 pages over here. First would be privacy policy. And the second is terms of use. Okay. And that's it actually. We are done with the designing part. I just close my div. I provide the div part above. That is, after this it would be div ID footer. And that's what I close over here. Okay, so we are done with the designing part. If you want, you can see over here. So there are some logos, favorite recipes, images. Here the image will come. Logo, the login thing. The link button will show the name of the person. And yes, images. We'll see what's the error. Why is this showing over here like this? Okay, now moving to the CSS part, I'll be creating another video for the CS part. So that's it for this video. If you really like what I'm doing and you want me to upload such videos in future as well, please show your love by hitting on the subscribe button and click on the like button as well. We'll see you on the next video when we'll be continuing with the master page CS part, that is the backend part. See ya.